What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ivy and this is my new background. I'm so excited. I finally have a bookshelf in my room. Yay! Okay, that was strange, so let's just get started. Today I'm going to be talking about The Wishsong of Shannara by Terry Brooks. I don't have a copy of it because I read it on my Kindle and that's what I film on. Y'all know the story. So, this is the third book in the original Sword of Shannara trilogy, and I think that's it for the intro, so let's get started. Oh, also, if you have not read the first two books in the trilogy, The Sword of Shannara and The Elfstones of Shannara, leave this video now because I'm about to spoil it. Okay, so this follows Bryn and Jer Omsford, the son and daughter of Will and Eretria. And that's right, they had kids, I know. And they have the Wishsong, which is elven magic given to them by, like, when Will used the Elfstones, that's what the thing he felt, that's what the effect had on his kids. And so the Wishsong is kind of like, they can sing and make something happen. For instance, if I had the Wishsong, I could sing and make this bookshelf turn into something else entirely. There we go. And so that's what their power is. And Al-Anon comes along one day, as usual, and tells Bryn that she must use her power to destroy the Ildatch, which is a book full of dark magic that was used by the Warlock Lord, the Skullbearers, and now the Mordwraiths. And she must destroy this because it is the source of all dark magic. And yeah, that's basically what she has to do. So Bryn, Roan Lay, who is the grandson of Menyon Lay, and Al-Anon start out on this quest for the book, leaving Jer behind because he's supposed to warn his parents what happened. But he ends up on his own quest, given to him by the King of the Silver River. He has to cure the Silver River of its poisoning and also reach Heaven's Well before Bryn reaches the Ildatch so that he can help her because she is going to lose herself. And so he, along with Slanter, a gnome, Garrett Jack, the weapons master, and some other people, go on a quest to Heaven's Well. So the characters in this book are Bryn. She is, she has the Wishsong, but she thinks it's just a toy. She doesn't take it seriously until Al-Anon shows her that it can actually kill. And it's like power beyond anything she ever thought it was. And she realizes that, and every time she uses it, it makes her a little bit darker inside and kind of controls her more and more. And so she's kind of battling that throughout the story, and it's just she's determined and brave and trying to just not use it even though she's forced to use the Wishsong for bad. And it's just, she's like girl power right there. She has to go through so flippin' much, and she just never stops no matter what, even if she feels herself becoming darker and darker and darker. That's girl power. Next is Jer Omsford, and he has the Wishsong as well, and he also views it as just a toy. However, he does not have it as powerful as Bryn because his makes it illusion, however hers makes it reality. But he's just kind of reckless, I guess. He just uses it all the time, even though he uses the Wishsong all the time, even though his parents warn him not to, and he's just kind of reckless, but he is determined and loving and caring and loyal, and he knows that he must do anything that he can to help Bryn on her quest. So, yeah. Next we have Roan Lay, and he is loyal and bold and determined. And yes, that's all I got. He is so loyal and determined to protect Bryn from anything that might happen to her, and it's just, I like him. I don't know. I'm really weird today. I apologize. Al-Anon is back, and he is just Al-Anon, the dark, mysterious, creepy old man who is powerful and wise and knows everything, but won't tell anyone else because, reasons. Yep, that's Al-Anon for ya. Next is Slanter, who is a gnome. He accompanies Jer on his quest for Heaven's Well, and he started out working for the Mordwraiths, but then he saw that it was really the right thing to do to work together with Jer and friends. Wow, just wow. And so he does that, and he's kind and caring, but he doesn't show it. He acts all tough and stuff, but inside he's really just kind and caring and a softie, and I love him. I love all the characters. Is that a problem? I think that's a problem. And then we have Garrett Jax, also known as the Weapons Master. He's never lost a battle, and he can use almost anything as a weapon. He's kind of like the Al-Anon of the physical combat world, because no one really knows much about him, but they just know that he's really powerful and scary. So there's Al-Anon and Garrett Jax, and they're kind of like, they never meet in the story, but I wish they did, because that would be very interesting. And some other side characters are Kimber and Cogline. Kimber is a girl, and Cogline is an old man. They live together, and they end up aiding Roan and Bryn on their quest, and then also Edain Alesidil, the Prince of the Elves, Foraker, a dwarf, and Helt, forget his last name, is a borderman, and they all accompany Slanter, Garrett, and Jer on their quest. And yeah, so that is all for the spoiler-free part of this video. If you have not read this book, leave this video now, or else it is going to be spoiled for you, and that would be very sad. So, Brone. Ship name. Bryn, Roan, and Al-Anon continue on their quest, and Al-Anon battles a Jakira, which is a very powerful creature. Al-Anon succeeds in destroying it, but at the same time, he is killed. Just let that sink in for a minute. Al-Anon is dead. I was shocked, because in my mind I was like, nope, Al-Anon can never die. Nope, that's impossible. But he did, and he's dead, and it's bad, because now Roan and Bryn are on their own, and so they continue on, and they meet up with Kimber and Cogline, who end up helping them, and once they reach the Male Mord, however, Bryn goes off on her own, leaving everyone else behind because she doesn't want to endanger them, and so she enters the Male Mord, or the forest, or whatever you call it, by pretending that she's as dark as it is. And so she uses the wish song to make her look like feel, seem, everything like she's dark and evil. So that way she enters in, and then she finds the Ildatch and picks it up to destroy it, but then it starts possessing her and talking to her because it's alive. And it's like, dark child, I've been waiting for you this whole time. And you're like, you're evil, just use the power. And so she kind of gets possessed. And yeah, possessed. Ah! I'm so weird. I'm sorry. I'm just today. Meanwhile, Roan and company are on their quest, and then when they reach the fortress of Greymark, this is really, really sad. Elb, Helt, and Edain are all killed. And I'm just like, whoa! So many people dead. What the heck? They all die protecting each other, and it's just terrible. And no, and okay, I'm strange. I'm sorry. That's the 5th time I've said that. That's the 5th time I've apologized for being weird in this video. Help me. And so, they're all dead, and then Slanter and Garrett Jax and Jer reach Heaven's Well, and Garrett ends up battling a Jakira, the same thing that Al-Anon battled. Whoa! And they're in a battle, and yeah, they're battling and stuff, and then Slanter and Jer go on, and Jer cures the Silver River, which is good, because now it's not all poison and stuff. And then he goes to Bryn to help her. And he goes to her, and she tries to kill him because she's all evil and possessed and stuff. But he makes her see how much he loves her, and that brings her back from the inner darkness that was in her and brought out by the Ildatch, and she comes back to normal, and then she realizes what happened, and then she destroys the Ildatch. And I was just like, yes, girl, you go, girl, because she won. She won the battle between the darkness inside and the lightness. Is that a word? And the lightness inside. And she destroyed the Ildatch. The Morwraiths all disappeared. Everything was good, except for the fact that Garrett Jax got killed as well by the Jakira. He did win, though. He beat the Jakira, just like Alanon. It makes, like, I'm telling you, if Alanon and Garrett Jax met, it would be, like, amazing. But they can't because they're both dead. Maybe they will meet up, like, up there. Rest in peace, Garrett and Alanon. Anyways, everyone returns home except before Bryn does. She visits Alanon's shade, and Alanon tells her that her family from now on has to house the magic within until it's needed again. But it won't be for a very long time, but it will be needed again. And so everything is good. Everyone goes home. Everything's happy. No more dark magic. Yay! And it's just a happy ending all around. So the theme of this book was, I think, my personal opinion, was like the struggle between darkness and light and what power can do to you. And it's just because Bryn was, throughout the whole story, she's fighting against the darkness that she knows is taking over. And she found, like, love, and that's, like, the most powerful thing of all. Oh, wow. And just, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like, wow, lightness beat the darkness in this story, and I was just like, yes. So, overall, this book was pretty good. I really liked the storyline, the characters. Well, some of the characters, I liked most of the characters. And I also liked the writing. It was so descriptive, and the dialogue was great, and I just, like, you had a clear picture the whole time of what was going on. Like, I could literally see Bryn trying to kill Jer. Like, yeah. Some of the issues I did have with this book are, A, the romance. There was a romance between Jer and Roan, but literally, it just said, like, they kissed. And, like, for their first kiss, it was just, like, they kissed. And then it just, like, kept going. I was like, what? Like, it was, like, the worst romance ever. Like, all they said were, like, kissing, yay, yeah! And it was just like, what the heck? It just felt like he put in the romance just to have a romance, because he was like, you know what, there's gotta be a romance. No, there does not have to be a romance to make it good, okay? Oh my gosh, that made me kind of mad, because like, why? Just why? Another thing I had a problem with was I wish Edain, Elacidel, and all the other more side characters had more depth. I mean, I understand that they were kind of side characters, but still, like, I wanted to know more, you know? Like, I wanted more. Another thing is the repetition. This book just seems like all the first two in this series. It's just like Alanon shows up, gotta go on a quest to destroy something, yay! And then the last issue I had was when Bryn realizes that she must make herself dark to enter the Maelmord. She's just like, aha, I know exactly what to do out of nowhere. I suddenly had this revelation. It doesn't make any sense. She just all of a sudden knows exactly what must be done from out of nowhere. And I'm just like, how the heck did that happen? And honestly, I would give this book maybe a 4 out of 5 stars, maybe 4.5. Like, it's kind of like in between for me. I think a 4.5 because, like, the storyline was good. I really like this book other than those issues that I just mentioned. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm just, like, laughing so much. Okay. And out of the whole series, I would honestly give a 4.5 out of 5 stars because it was I would give the whole series a 4.5 out of 5 stars because it was really good, but just not quite like the best series ever. You know what I'm talking about? And out of the books, I liked them. The Elfstones of Shannara, I feel, was the best. Then came the Sword of Shannara. Then last was this one, the Wishsong of Shannara. But, you know, they were all good books and good fantasy. And, yeah, that's all I got. So thank you so much for watching. And, oh, I do have one more thing to say. One more thing. I don't want to keep calling these videos book talks. That's just so boring. Like, I want to come up with something better than just book talk for these. Or not book review either. Like, no. Something more, like, creative. And I want your guys' help on deciding. So comment down below what you think I should call these videos. And, be serious, Matthew. I know you're going to do a joke. And you too, Drew. And, my God, I'm so weird. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this crazy person in her bedroom talking to herself about a book. Yeah, that is all I got for today. Thanks so much for watching, especially if you're here now. It means so much to me that you are here at this point of the video, and just thank you for that. Like, it means so much to me. And subscribe if you liked it. Maybe give it a thumbs up for me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!